Hello, this is Aditya and you watching a unique channel of YouTube for Cisco tutorials. In this series or in video, we are going to discuss about 300/150 switch or CCNP 2.0 switching. So far we have discussed SDM templates, managing MAC addresses table, troubleshooting error disable recovery. In this video itself, we are going to discuss about CDP and LLDP. Yes, you may know about CDP from very beginning in CCNA or ICND1, but this is a new topic for you, that is LLDP. Earlier these two topics actually also part was CCIE, but Cisco decided to keep this topic in CCNP. So that's good, not a big deal for you people. So I have already created a dedicated documents for this video. Go ahead and download this document so that you may understand better, since I have a poor English. So the objective of this video to understand the neighbor and its information discovery using CDP and LLDP, that is link layer discovery protocol. We'll discuss more. Configuring, verify and troubleshooting these protocols. So we know CDP from very beginning. This is the Cisco proprietary. This is working on layer 2. This is the layer 2 multicast addresses that going to send and receive out of every port to every Cisco device, so that they can exchange their neighbor information. Neighbor information may have their IP address, host name and so on and so forth. So these MAC address also used for VTP, DTP, PACP and UDLD. We'll discuss UDLD upcoming video. So currently we are using CDP version 2 that has a feature. It can find the platform, addresses, port ID, capability, protocol hello, cluster management, VTP and so on and so forth. So I don't think I need to go through every line. Yes. So CDP, how we can configure, how we can verify. We know CDP running every sending hello messages or keep live messages out of every port every 60 seconds, and it consider date or expire time after 180 seconds. You can configure on globally no CDP run. You can disable, I should say. By default CDP is running on Cisco devices, since this is Cisco proprietary. And switch 1 config IF, it shows you can disable to particular interface. Similarly, you can change the timer, and timer will be in second. Hold down timer, and you can also change the source IP address of CDP. So sometime you may confuse, what you saying, what you telling about, man. Yes, just let me more elaborate about this statement. Suppose this is layer 3 switch, and you may connected a port that is not a switch port, that means a layer 3 port. This is a layer 3 port, and you may assign IP address 1.1.1.2, and this may have IP address 1.1.1.1, and there is another interface may be connected to other switch, let's see, and that has also an interface like 2.2.2.2. This 2.2.2.2.2 you can also send to this switch. Maybe this is switch B and this is switch A, because by default CD take IP address of exit interface. That means whatever is IP address you assign to this interface, that IP address going to share to the switch B. If you like to share this IP address, you can change the source IP address of CDP. and you can enable and disable CDP log sometime if you find a duplex mismatch. So you can go ahead and you can disable on globally, you can enable on globally or interface as well. This is the command you can use, but right now we are going to discuss about LLDP. LLDP stands for Link Layer Discovery Protocol. It has a standard protocol, that's why 802.1ab, this is open standard protocol similar to CDP, and this is work only IP network. While you talking about CDP, this is layer 3 independent, but LLDP working on IP network only. So even Cisco device support this feature, but by default this is disabled. So the hello timer is 30 seconds, that is default configuration. If you enable LLDP on Cisco device, 120 hold down, and for reinitialize delay it take 2 seconds. How you can enable or verify about LLDP? You need to run command show LLDP or interface neighbor. Either you can run show LLDP run on that you can verify CDP is running or not, on which interface it running you can also verify. What kind of information LLDP can gather? System and name description, port name description, VLAN name, IP management addresses, system capability like switch, router, etc. And then MAC and physical information, MDI power and link aggregation. Then after it also there is enhancement in LLDP that is known as LLDP MED that provides some other information as well. So now this is time to work with apply these configuration on devices. So let me pause the recording and turn on my devices. Alright, I have turned on my devices and this is the topology that we are going to work out. Just let me explain a little bit more about my topology. I have a switch 1 and switch 2. They connected to fast Ethernet F0/24 as well as F0/24, both of switches. And this is my terminal server, actually taking the console from terminal server switch 1, switch 2, and actually I have a 2 terminal server. Not going to discuss on that topic right now, but yes, just first I like to show you the interface information that connected from F0/24 to 24. I have created also alias, that's why I execute the command show IP interface brief. So this is up and rest of port are down except to the VLAN. Hop over to other one and execute the same alias command. Below we can find this is up and working. So as we know, by default CDP is working. So let's see. So CDP, and then after you can question marks entry, and you can see what you looking for, all or particular neighbor. Yeah, suppose if I put static, so this is going to tell about the neighbor, whatever we have already connected. So let me go ahead and do this once again. Yes. So this is the information that we get from the neighbor that is connected. The name, the device name of neighbor is pod 1 switch 2, as we can see. And all those information, the IP addresses and so on and so forth. You can also specify the name of neighbor. Either we have some other command, let's see the interfaces, which interfaces running and what is the timing of hello and the date. If we go through the last line, this is 24, port number 24, I think so. So hopefully this should be up, because yep, this is up, and all we can see rest of port actually down and down. but we can get all the information in time in detail. So CDP, excuse me, so CDP, and then after neighbor and interface, and then traffic, how many packet we have sent so far, how many packet we have received so far, and what version we advertise on these switches. Similarly, you can verify on this, but I'm not going to do to verify same thing on other device, but just I would like to change some configuration so that I can tell you can just disable. If you use no run, no CDP run, you're going to disable CDP. Either you can change the timer and some other information as well, but this is not objective or a main objective of this video. The objective is using other protocol that is known as where is my documents right there, LLDP. So make sure your device support LLDP. Hopefully my device support, yes, that is. And then after I need to execute command run. First I would like to show you whether LLDP is already running or not. So LLDP, and then after you can see LLDP is not enabled. Okay, so LLDP run. And let me go ahead on switch 2 as well, enable LLDP and then run. Minimize these documents and verify what is the status right now. So we got status, yes, now this is running, status is acting, status is active, sending update every 30 seconds, and hold down timer expire is 120 as I mentioned earlier, and for reinitialize delay is 2 seconds. But we also expect to see the neighbor, since both devices running LLDP, switch 1 and switch 2, we supposed to see the neighbor. Yes, there it is, pod 1 switch 2, then local interface, hold down timer, capability, that is B. B stands for bridge. If you're using CDP, we will see, let's see, so CDP then neighbor, we'll see this is switch SI, where S stands for switch and I stand for IGMP, enabled device. But in LLDP, this is so the bridge. It can identify router, bridges, telephone, and all those things. You can disable, and rest of command you can execute like a CDP. So CDP traffic, so LLDP traffic, we have sent out of 3 frame, we have received out of 3 frame, and then after also you can verify on particular interface LLDP, then what interface, and you can just specify particular interface. Let's go ahead and verify on F0/24. So transmission in receiving is enabled. What happens if you like to disable on particular interface? So no LLDP and then after transmission. This is the different, as well as receiving. You need to execute 2 commands. Like CDP, no CDP run, no like that. No LLDP transmit, no LLDP receive. So let's see, if you execute the same command to verify that LLDP running on interface F0/24, we will find no, this is disabled. How we can enable this again? We need to hop over again that interface, that is F0/24, and LLDP transmission enable, LLDP receiving enable. So go ahead and verify same thing. on particular interface. Yes, this is now enabled. So we verified LLDP. Since this is open standard, can be used in any vendor of devices. Even Cisco support this technology. We can also use some other command as well. So like show LLDP, and then after what error that occur, the interfaces in traffic, and you can modify it output as well. So far we have once again let's verify on switch 2. So LLDP and then neighbor, there it is, we have. So that's all that we're looking for. How does your LLDP enable on Cisco devices, how it behave, how we can turn off, and how we can enable this again. So I hope this is informative for you, and thanks for watching.